Hello guys, it's Jack here, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how you can do a transition through the eye in Final Cut Pro. Let's get over to the computer. So to do this transition you need a macro shot of an eye and also another clip that you want to move into. So I've got these two off Pexels for the purpose of this tutorial. I will link Pexels down in the description. They have a lot of great free to use stock footage. So you want a shot of the eye to be as steady as possible, and this one is steady but it is moving across the face quite quickly. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit, maybe 50%, maybe speed it up a little bit. So you've got your clip, and then what you're going to want to do is on this clip you're going to want to come over to your effects bar over here, and you're going to want to search for mask. And once you've got your mask, you can use a shape mask if you want to make it just a straight circle, but for this I'm going to draw out the mask to the exact shape of the eye. So come over to wherever you're going to want to start it and just add in control points, marking out around the edge of the eye like this, just over the edge, because you can always make it smaller afterwards. So just like that, join it up. You want to come over to the inspector up here and you're going to want to press invert mask like so, and also that's kind of too big, so we're going to bring down the feather maybe a little bit. So you've got your control points marked out around the eye, but as you see, if we go through the clip, the mask ends up more towards the nose than it is over the eye. So what you're going to want to do is come over here into the inspector again and drop down on the transform and just put in all of your keyframes over everything and the control points as well. So your keyframes on all of those, and then you're going to go through your clip frame by frame, and at any point there's a slight movement, you just track the mask back over the eye. And this process can take a while, especially if you have a longer clip with a lot of frames to get through, so I will speed it up. Okay, so once you have keyframed the whole clip, you can see that the mask stays roughly over the eye the whole way through there. If we play it back, you can see the outline of the mask. It does move a little bit, but I think for the purpose of showing you guys how this works, that is good enough. If I was doing this for an actual project, then I'd go back in and correct that for sure. So then you've got your second clip that you're going to move into, and you want to bring that underneath here. I usually wait for about 15 frames, because that's sort of how long I think it takes for you to realize what's going on. And there you can see that it's a little bit misshapen, but it's okay. We're going to speed this up when we actually do the zoom in, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So what you're going to do now is you're going to select the part of your clip that you're going to zoom in. So I'd say once again 15 frames maybe. So if we go back 15 frames from the end of this clip, and in here we're just going to split that, and this we're going to add a crop to. So we're going to crop, and we're going to want to Ken Burns it, and the start is fine, the whole thing. The end, you want to shrink this way down until you've got it just over the eye where you're going to zoom into. So if you play that back, it looks like this, and you zoom in through the middle of the eye. And obviously you've got the weird looking mask over the eye there. So we're going to want to bring the opacity all the way up to 100%, and same on this clip, all the way up to 100%. So then when you look through it, you haven't got a weird white line anymore, straight into the clip. Now what you can do as well is if we transform this clip and we shift it over this way, you can have it so that the middle of the clip is in the eye. So then you're going to want to transform this out and stretch it so it fills the whole frame, but you've still got the focal point of the clip in the eye as you zoom into it. So if I play that back now and show you what it looks like, you zoom into the middle of the clip. Now one thing I will say is that it's quite a slow transition at the moment, and obviously you can retime it afterwards to fit the music that you want. But before we do anything with the timing, there is one thing we need to do, and that is that you've got this massive black spot in the middle of the eye for the first half of the clip. So what we're going to do there is we're going to put a keyframe on the fill opacity, and at the start we want that fill opacity to be 0, and then maybe move through 5 frames in roughly, and then you want that fill opacity to be 100 on the mask. So now you've got the normal eye, and then there you go, you can see it like that. Now I don't think we need anywhere near that much. So there we have it, guys, 7 frames for the eye to move, and then you just zoom in through the middle of it. And that's how you do this transition, guys. As I said, it's a really simple one. Now obviously you're going to want to color grade it, and you're going to want to spend more time on getting that mask to look right, because it's very clear, it's very jagged. I haven't cut it out too well in this tutorial. You're going to want to zoom in heavily on the eye and get it perfect if you're using this yourself. But to show you what to do and how the transition works, that is it. That is all you have to do. Yeah, guys, so that is pretty much all for this video. It's a nice simple transition to learn, and you can make it look a lot cooler with adding in other effects and transitions as well. But just for the basics, that's how you get it done. That's all for this video, guys, so I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like on the video. I really appreciate that. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel with your notification bell turned on as well, so you never miss an upload. That's all for today, guys, so I'll see you very soon with another video. Goodbye.